A local pastor suspended for officiating a wedding. The problem? The couple consisted of two men. New tonight, News Channel 5's Rebecca Schleicher joins us from Belmont United Methodist Church. So, Rebecca, why did the pastor break the rules, and what does the congregation think?
Well, the church is actually rallying behind its associate pastor tonight. They say that the book of discipline is what guides all Methodist clergy, and they don't have a say in how the punishments are doled out.
For Doug Hagler and Frank Moore, the last 15 years brought them here.
I never would have dreamed that that moment would come for us.
They decided on a March wedding in North Carolina, and their hometown pastor was willing to make the drive.
The decision was one of joy for me because I wouldn't treat two couples differently in my congregation.
Reverend Hawkins says that's just what a pastor does, but months later she faces suspension after the Tennessee conference that governs the church handed down a 90-day sentence without pay. Methodist clergy are still not allowed to officiate same-sex weddings.
We're both called to not discriminate against anyone in our congregations, that all means all in our denomination, and yet at the same time we have these few rules, a handful of rules that are considered chargeable offenses.
The bishop in charge of Tennessee quoted the Book of Discipline, saying God's grace is available to all. The church is a welcoming community, open to lesbian and gay members, but rules are rules.
There have always been rules in the denomination that have historically been revealed later to have been unjust. Rules against women, rules against people of color.
Pastor Hawkins says it's not hard to grapple with Christianity and the LGBT community. She simply concentrates on love. With her gone, Doug speaks for many when he says church won't be the same.
I'm still hopeful that somebody somewhere will say, wait a minute, this isn't going to happen. We're not going to do this.
Sad that his moment of happiness could bring grief to a pastor he knows and loves.
Suddenly I was appointed to his church.
Reverend Hawkins did tell the conference ahead of time that she was planning to officiate the same-sex wedding. They warned her there could be repercussions, but she said when similar charges were brought against other clergy across the country in different conferences, similar charges were dropped. Live in Hillsborough Village, Rebecca Schleicher, News Channel 5 HD.
Rebecca, thanks. The church posted a full statement about the situation, which includes ways people can financially support the pastor during the 3 months that church cannot. There's a link, by the way, on our website. Check it out. Well,